Hari Om, Hara Om, 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 Hari Om, Hara Om.
Just as milk is transformed into yogurt, yet they are both neither the same nor different from each other. Also, I adore my beloved Lord Govinda, who transforms himself into Lord Shiva for the performance of the bone.
Back before rainbow flags and pride parades, back before Stonewall, the American news media virtually ignored all the homos and trans youth and street hustlers and queens and homeless kids that rioted in Los Angeles, May 1959, in Philadelphia, April and May 1965, in Compton's cafeteria right here in San Francisco, August of 1966. Stonewall wasn't the first. Stonewall was the result of 20 years of courageous individuals putting their asses on the line for us, risking their jobs, risking their freedom in a time when 49 states still had sodomy laws on the books, with penalties of up to 20 years to life imprisonment. And until July 3rd, 1975, federal law required all companies with government contracts to refuse to hire and fire everyone suspected of sexual perversion. It's only been 35 years, folks, and we're still fighting. Homophile groups began protesting employment discrimination from 1965 until 1969. With the annual reminder every 4th of July in front of Independence Hall in Philadelphia. Men in suits and ties and women in skirts and nylons would march silently in single file. No public displays of affection were allowed by the group's organizers. That is until Friday, July 4th, 1969, just days after Stonewall. Only 45 people show up for the final annual reminder in Philly. Some of the activists have had enough of the march's strict behavior and dress code. Bill Weaver scratches out the mere slogan on his sign and scrawls a new one: "Smash sexual fascism!" Two of the march's women break the rules by holding hands, freaking out the organizers, who attempt to separate them. But by the end of the march, nearly everyone is holding hands. The following year, 1970, the annual reminder moves to New York City to become part of the first annual Christopher Street Liberation Day parade, where thousands of men and women, gay people, march openly in the street for the first time. Gay power is born. 2, 4, 6, 8, gay is just as good as straight. 2, 4, 6, 8, smash the church, smash the state, gay power! 10%. We are the seeds of sexual awakening for all people. We will activate the homoerotic potential within everyone. We will no longer be shamed and blamed, categorized, pathologized. We will eradicate your labels, your laws, your marriages, your norms, your expectations, which prevent us from fucking whoever we want, however we want, from wearing whatever we want. We will tear down those systems of homophobia and sexism, racism, capitalism, militarism, materialism, which alienate us from our own bodies, our own desires. We will zap. Answer the homosexuals. Answer the homosexuals. Politicians and television broadcasts and publications. We will overturn the American Psychological Association that says that we are mentally ill. Say it loud! Gay is proud! Say it loud! Gay is proud! Say it loud! Gay is proud! The closet was a source of oppression, and yet also a powerful ally. Closeted men and women in the government, in the media, in the American Psychological Association worked behind the scenes and provided insider information to street activists, making the protests effective. I am the destroyer of ignorance. I am the sustainer of worlds. And I, Hara, revered, is the Lord of Plagues. HIV and AIDS have devastated our communities. HIV and AIDS have strengthened our communities. HIV and AIDS have separated us from many that we love. HIV and AIDS have brought us closer together. I'd like this first candle for our beloved dead, our ancestors, all those who have died as a result of HIV and AIDS. I'd like the second candle for those of us still living every day with HIV and AIDS. Light this candle for those of us who are lovers and partners and friends and family of those of us with HIV and AIDS. And I'd light this candle for all of us as we continue